Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
He's going for goal! Oh, it's hit the post! That's a fair try, but just off target.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Threads one in. And Romario! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Romario. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Tries to pass it through, tries a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break, no shortage of pace nor intensity, exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Count, and here's Olise. Olise touches it back. Olise unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's through here. Goes for a shot! And that's a tidy finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Botafogo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency.
Goes for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pierre is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Desai. And it's Kaka. Pierre. Neymar does well to get it back. Looking for options for movement. Batistuta! Oh, what has happened here? And he hits the net! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now it's Romario. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Romario. And Romario! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Botafogo with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Knocks it into space. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Batistuta, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Now, can they get him away? Oh, important interception. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Mateus looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Now it's Neymar. He's in a great position here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's gone backward here. Kaká! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Can he stop it going out? Caught offside that time. Mateus. And here's Messi. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Thuram. Rijkaard. Now it's Romario. And here's Romario.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
That's been won straight back. Some good work on the right flank here. Counts. Rijkaard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Varane cuts out the pass. And the referee has blown for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Botafogo leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. And we are back underway. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the ball is out of play. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Khan sends that a long way. And here's Kaká. It's a good spell of possession, this. Neymar! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Botafogo now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Akanji gets across to intercept that. Dani Olmo. And that pass just didn't quite work.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Kaká. That's a good run down the left. And this is Neymar. Kaká. Now who's going to be first to this? Akanji trying to keep this in. Dani Olmo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Thuram. It's a searching pass. And it's Olmo. He's having a pop! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Kaká. He's picked his way through. Now that's a fine challenge.
Really well played. He read that perfectly.
Thuram. And it's Kaká. Kaká, and he's managed to get free. And that's a good intervention. Botafogo have their second corner now. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
España. Y el Botafogo.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy Ferran Torres is another talented Spanish wide player, although he's done well when he's...
It's Iniesta! Iniesta! Brilliant!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Botafogo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Vieira. Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Thinks about the shot. Guardiola. Roberto Baggio. Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. David Villa. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now this could be a chance. Oh, nice touch. Busquets. Crosses it in. Marquez clears it away. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, there's a probing ball. Great vision. That ball looks a good one. And this is Neymar. He's got away. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Botafogo with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Ferran Torres. Iniesta scooting forward. Looking to play him in. Well, they've got it again. Iniesta, oh, good climb! Harmlessly behind. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Rafael Varane has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. More and more pressure on the ball here. Neymar powering forward here. He is just caressing the ball. And he's being shifted off it. Piqué defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Cucurella is in a really good position out wide.
Botafogo really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And they can counter here. Now it's Roberto Baggio. He is through here. And that has left him in a heap. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Baggio. Iniesta looking to add to his goal. And here's Mbappe.
Spain always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Pedro Porro. A probing pass. David Villa looking to receive it in space. Vieira. Rafael Varane. That's Thuram. Some good work on the right flank here. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Gullit. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he get it through? Iniesta. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And that is headed for the middle. Mbappe.
Botafogo certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And here's Guardiola. Iniesta. Ferran Torres. Busquets. Now it's Neymar. And here's Mbappe. And they win it back again. Xavi. And here's Baggio. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he latch on to this? Guardiola. Now that looks a decent ball. Chance! Thuram. Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Botafogo go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que este estadio dispone de un circuito cerrado de televisión para garantizar su seguridad.
Away we go again.
Botafogo can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. And it's Cucurella. Puyol, the man that is tenacity personified. Defending was strong and firm. And there's the shot! Just the wrong side.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Vieira. And it's Pepe. Guardiola. Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Rivaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! And that's a sharp finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
So the manager
18.
can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Villa.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Luis Suárez. El
That has
dorsal
earned...
14.
Oh, what has happened here?
Pedro Porro really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Neymar gets into a good position. Opts to play it back. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's a sharp pass. Neymar. Neymar! And here's Baggio. He's shifting through the gears here. Rodri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Zola providing an outlet on that flank. They get a throw in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Mbappe. Baggio in acres of space out wide. He's picked his way through. Drills one in. Now it's Luis Suarez. Cucurella. Cucurella just loves to go forward whenever he can. Cucurella looking to hit the byline here. Oh, the clearance is short. Shot could be on. Oh, well played, well played. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Porro. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
The two
15.
coaches are
Iniesta.
signalling changes here,
El
both at the
dorsal
same
9.
time.
Xavi. Serán
Mateus
sustituidos
played
por
out to the left
el
flank.
dorsal
And this is
19.
Pirlo.
Pirlo. El dorsal 5. Se va a
Thuram
realizar un
can
cambio
clear
de
it away.
jugadores.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. And this is Luis Suarez. He's having a hit! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Mbappe being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. Spain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Zola. And here's Suarez. Big chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe. Roberto Baggio, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Cambio de jugadores.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Now it's Rodri. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ronaldinho is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And no surprise, that's a booking. Mateus. Vieira is the team's great visionary. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tries one from range. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Could be danger here. He's on it, can he get away?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Has a look up and drives it forward. And he cuts out the supply. And he's managed to get free. Mateus. Nice interception, well timed. Here's a shot! Oh, nearly. 4 extra minutes added on. Now it's Ronaldinho. He has found the way through. And a chance! So close, but that is as good as it gets. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Botafogo.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Pato's selection here is, of course, entirely logical. There are so very many looking forward to seeing him here.
Couldn't agree more, Peter, when you consider how much he brings to the table. We all know about his qualities on the ball, but what I like in particular are his two signature moves, the diagonal runs he makes into the box at full pace, and then the runs he makes out wide, stretching defences. If he's allowed to do that, his impact could be massive.
Well, his talent level is boundless. He is a boy with bounce in his step. Now it's Neymar. Neymar, good purposeful running this. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, cracking ball. Great chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Rafael Varane. Pirlo. Ronaldinho. De Bruyne. He won't be happy with that one. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Messi. And it's lofted through here. And nicely intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well-timed, excellent interception. He's gone forward. Botafogo still without a single shot on target. Gullit might just make this. Now it's Kovacic. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Pirlo. Neymar. Good, strong midfield running here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Neymar. Now it's Romario. And no, that was never going to make it. Del Piero. Neymar. Driving through the middle. Kovacic did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Pass is just off target. Well, they've got it again. Del Piero. And this is There's the shot! Has another go! Goal! Spain! Simplicity itself.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Botafogo truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time. Neymar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
No way through. And this is Ronaldinho! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. And it's Pepe.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
De Bruyne. So what can they make of this? Kovacic. Gullit. Kovacic. He is just caressing the ball. Pepe. And for the first half, that is that. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Botafogo trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So right back into the action.
Botafogo can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Varane gets over and intercepts. Caught offside that time. Ronaldinho. Can he finish? He's got a goal! Botafogo back on level terms. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Gullit. There's a sharp little ball here. Pato wants to run onto this. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And here's Gullit. Gullit touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
De Bruyne. Gullit bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Botafogo have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Pato, and this tries a shot! Pirlo. Now it's Romario. Messi being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And it's Vieira. This is a promising build-up. And this is Messi. Vieira. Del Piero. And it's Ronaldinho. Gullit. Now it's Pato. And this is Del Piero. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Botafogo can't breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Neymar.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
In comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Well, that pass isn't the best. Romario, and the shot! Nearly, but not quite. Botafogo get their 4th corner. Split-second reaction.
Vieira really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They're up to 5 corners now. Neymar plays it short. Nice control. Oh, good read. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neymar with the foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Neymar. Camisa 5. Camisa
It's a pretty
14.
loose pass.
Deixando o campo
It's gone
para
out for a
entrada
throw-in.
de Camisa 22. Camisa 18. Camisa 6. Teremos uma substituição.
And that's another throw. Thuram. And Donatoni. Jupe. Robson. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he's there to get it away. And they're back on the ball again. Over to the right flank. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Baggio. Strong running down that left flank. He's got away. Now that looks a decent ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Little pass back. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's on it, can he get away? Roberto Baggio, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Now it's Mbappe. Donadoni. Nicely shaped ball. Thuram makes the interception. And time is up. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most...